Getting some October sales from the automakers. Let's get to Ford and Phil LeBeau. Morning, Phil.
Good morning, Carl. For the month of October, and remember, this is the first month without the government $7,500 electric vehicle incentive, so we'll talk about EVs in a bit. But overall, Ford sales up 1.6%. ICE vehicles, internal combustion engine vehicles, those sales were up 3.4% compared with October of last year. Here's the big fall off. EV sales down 24.8%. That is not a surprise. That will not move markets. There will be nobody who says, oh my goodness, sales were down 24%. That was expected. Hybrid sales down 4%. Bottom line is this, guys. None of the sales numbers that we're going to hear from any of the automakers who are reporting for the month of October, none of them are going to be good. You strip away a $7,500 incentive, you are going to see a drop in demand. Again, Ford overall up 1.6% for the month of October.
Phil, I was looking at over the weekend some of the forecasts overall for October. I think is likely to take us back to June or so. Is that right?
Probably right around there. 15.7 to 15.8 million is the expectation for a sales rate. Now, we should point out that a number of analysts have raised their projections for full-year sales, and they've done that over the last month and a half. It's going to be a little challenging here for October and November. December is typically one of the strongest months of the year in terms of sales. We'll see if that holds up again this year, but typically that's what we see is relatively strong sales for the end of the year.
So, Phil, I know that this is a month that is not as great. The comparisons aren't that great, but is it possible to draw any conclusions about the consumer still being? I don't want to make the decision that the consumer's weaker, and yet I think people are going to say because these numbers aren't that good, the consumer's weak. I just think you did have a lot of pull through, didn't you?
You did have a lot of pull through, especially in the month of September. Jim, when I talk with dealers, they are not seeing a cliff. They are not seeing, boy, the showroom is empty. They are seeing fairly steady traffic within showrooms. Now, that doesn't mean that everything's hunky-dory. You know how dealers are. They're always, if they can sell another vehicle, they're going to sell another vehicle. But they do not see a big drop-off in demand so far.
That's what I care about. Thank you.
Phil, thanks.